Hello and Namaste. In continuation with the ordinary differential equation, after the introduction and after the application, discussion of the application of the exact differential equation, we'll be dealing today's session with the problems based on the exact differential equation. So check whether the given differential equation is exact or not, and we have to find out the general solution for this particular equation. The equation is x to the power 4 minus 2xy square plus y to the power 4 dx minus 2x square y minus 4xy cube plus sine of y into dy is equals to 0. Now if you compare this particular equation with this particular, that is m dx plus n dy, then we could easily say that or understand that m is equals to x to the power 4 minus 2xy square plus y to the power 4, and dou m upon dou y is equals to minus 4xy plus 4y cube. That means what? This m we have identified, m is what? M is, if you observe this particular equation, m is the coefficient of dx. Similarly, we have to compare these two equations and we have to understand that m is equals to x to the power 4 minus 2xy square plus y to the power 4. We have to find out, because we have to check whether this is exact or not, and what exactly we have to do it. We have to differentiate m with respect to y. So if we are differentiating m with respect to y, it is minus 4xy plus y plus 4y cube. That means we are keeping here x constant and differentiating partially with respect to y. Similarly, n is equals to 2 minus 2x square y. So why this has come in the minus? Because if you observe, there is a minus sign over here. There is a minus sign, and we have, if you observe this particular equation, n is nothing but the coefficient of dx, so sorry, dy here. So coefficient of dy would be this particular term, and if you observe, there is a plus sign in between. Because of this plus, we have got it here minus, so we have to take this minus sign inside with this particular bracket. That's the reason capital N is coming out to be minus 2x square y plus 4xy cube minus sine of y. And again we are differentiating n with respect to x. Then it is minus 4xy plus 4y cube, keeping y as a constant. And if you observe both of them, this dou m upon dou y and dou n upon dou x, they are equal, and therefore this particular equation, that is this particular equation, is given to us as the exact equation. If this equation is exact, then we can go for the general solution for this. That is, what is the general solution? Integration over the m dx, wherein y is, we have to treat it as a constant, plus integration from of n dy, where this we have to consider the terms from the n which are free from x. So we do not want to terms of n which are there with the x, is equals to c. So if you observe here, the first m is nothing but minus, this is x to the power 4 minus 2xy square plus y to the power 4 into dx, plus integration. While considering the second integral, we have to consider this n, but we have to consider the terms which are not having x. So that means what? We cannot consider this particular term. We have to just consider minus sine of y, and that's the reason we have considered minus sine y dy is equals to c. Therefore, after just integrating this particular, while integrating the first integral, we have to consider y as a constant, and while doing the second, there is no x present here because we have taken x free terms from capital N. That's the reason the integration would be very simple, and we'll be getting the integration like this, and after adjusting the terms, we'll be getting this particular value of this particular integral, or this particular the general solution of this equation is x to the power 5 by 5 minus x square y square plus x y to the power 4 plus cos of y is equals to c. So this is all about the question of the, when the equation is given in the exact form or exact, then we have to go and find out the general solution in this way. So this is the question which I have explained you in detail. Let us go ahead with the next question. So if you'll observe here, this, the coefficient of dx and coefficient of dy will give us the m, and will give us the n here. M is y to the power x, dou m upon dou y is e to the power x. Similarly, n is this 2y plus e to the power x, dou n upon dou x is e to the power x. If you'll observe, both of them, they are equal. If this is equal, then they are the exact equation, and therefore the general solution will give us like this. This is very simple. I have just given you the different type of examples so that it is easy for you all to understand the concept of exact equation. Because if you observe and if you understand this particular concept, then there would be a very simple task would be remaining for you to go ahead with the different topics of this particular ODE. Then next question is this dy upon dx is equal plus this numerator denominator is equals to 0. So we have to adjust. It's not been given directly mdx plus ndy form. We have to keep it, or we have to bring it down to that form. So this is like just a cross multiplication of this will give us y cos of x plus sin y plus y dx plus sin x plus x cos of y plus x into dy is equals to 0. Now we can easily compare with mdx plus ndy is equals to 0, and we have got m as this, and thus dou m upon dou y is given as cos of x plus cos of y plus 1. Similarly, n we can identify the coefficient of dy here. The coefficient of dx will give us m. Coefficient of dy will give us, so this is nothing but the capital N. This is nothing but the capital M over here. And we have got this. Again, if you observe this, cos of x plus cos of y plus 1, cos of x plus cos of y plus 1. Therefore, this equations are this particular equation is exact. If it is exact, then the general solution would be given to us like this. Okay, now there is this one term, it's an integration of this n having the free terms, having the x free terms. What are the, so this is the capital N here. What are the x free terms here? So sin x is having the x. We cannot take this up. We cannot take this because of x cos of x, and the last term is x. That's the reason three of them term, all those three terms of n, they are not able to, we will not be able to take it in n. Therefore, the integration 0 dy is equals to c will be having. And then this we have to just do the integration of the first term, and that is what is y sin of x plus x sin y plus y is equals to c. So this is just an integration. You have to do it a simple integration with respect to x, keeping y as a constant, and we'll be getting this type of integral over here. So in between steps, you just pause the video, try to get this particular value of the answer. Yes, and then again this is the, so this is specifically given to us in the dx mdx plus ndy form, but there is another condition which is given to you or extra that we have to take care of. This is known as a boundary condition. So again, comparing with m and n, we'll be getting m is equals to 1 plus e to the power x by y, and therefore dou m upon dou y, you can have it as e to the power x by y into the integration, or sorry, the differentiation of x by y with respect to y. So it is nothing but minus 1 upon y square into x, and therefore it is nothing but minus of x upon y square into e to the power x by y. Similarly, we'll be having n as e to the power x by y into 1 minus x by y. We have to differentiate n with respect to x. This would be the differentiation with respect to x, because we have to take first and the second function. We have to apply here UV rule of the differentiation. So e to the power x by y as it is into differentiation of this 1 minus x by y, which is 1 upon y into this 1 minus x by y plus, then we have to go ahead with this particular term, and we will be having as this particular answer. So answer for both the cases are same. As this is same, we have to say that this is the exact equation. If it is the exact equation, the general solution would be given to us as the same formula. We have to apply it here, that is integration mdx over y constant. That means we have to consider integration y constant, and this n, but while considering this n, we have to take or consider x free terms, right? And if you observe here, we do not have any term from n which is free from x. That's the reason it is integration of 0 dy is equals to c, and we have to integrate just 1 plus e to the power x by y with respect to x. We have to integrate here. After integration, we will be getting something like this. Now the real part, actually the part of this particular thing we have to consider here. Actually it's x plus y into e to the power x by y is equals to c. So we have just adjusted this particular term here, and we'll be getting something like this. Now it's been given to us that y of 0 is equals to 4. What do you mean by y of 0 is equals to 4? The meaning is y of, it's nothing but this, you can rewrite this as y of x is equals to 4. That means what? Here the value of this 0 is nothing but x, so we have to put x is equals to 0 and y is equals to 4 here. Y is equals to 4. That's the reason if you put x is equals to 0 and y is equals to 4 in this particular equation here, in this particular equation, we'll be getting this type of, because we are putting x is 0 and y is equals to 4. So y4 x is 0 will be giving something like this. That means what will be getting the value of c is equals to 4, and that means what this is a particular actually a solution, because at the constant of the integration also we are finding out here, and it's known as the boundary condition, and it is x plus y into e to the power x by y is equals to 4 is the final answer for this. If you'll observe the last previous example, this c will remain in the answer till the end. But here they have given us the boundary condition at what point we have to find out this solution. That means what we can easily find out the value of c, that is the value of the constant of integration, and we can have a particular solution at this particular point. Y of 0 is equals to 4. Then this for what values of a and b, it is the differential equation exact. Also find the solution of the equation. Now this is a little different question I have considered here. So again, comparing this y plus x to the power cube, or you can say the x cube is m, and therefore dou m upon dou y will give us 1. Similarly, n is ax plus by cube, and therefore dou n upon dou x is nothing but small a. And if you observe both, so what is to be given here? They have given here, this particular equation is an exact. So what do you mean by that? The equation will be exact if dou m upon dou y is equals to dou n upon dou x. That means what? This 1 has to be equals to a. That means we have got the relation between these two, that is a is equals to 1. So we have got this value. Out of this a and b, we have got the value of a. So the value of a is equals to 1. The equation is exact for a equals to 1 and for any values of b, because we did not get the value. So b is not coming into the picture in this dou m upon dou y or dou n upon dou x under this, and we are not able to find out. That means what? It is must to have small a, value of small a is equals to 1, but for any value this particular equation would be exact. That means what? There is no restriction on the value of b. You can take the value of b as any value, but you have to consider this a equals to 1 to get your equation as exact. So we have found out the values of a and b. Now after putting this value of a is equals to 1 in this particular equation, we'll be getting this as the exact equation, and therefore the solution becomes here again the m dx y, taking y, considering the y constant here, we have to integrate, and while taking the n we have to consider the you can say a term which is not containing x, that is free from x. So ax is not, we are not considering here, so we have to consider integration by cube dy is equals to c, and therefore we'll be having xy plus x to the power 4 upon 4 plus by to the power 4 upon 4 is equals to c as the answer for this particular question. Yeah, and this is a self-observation slide wherein we have to, I have been given you 3 questions wherein 1, 2, 3 are the answers given to you. Please solve these questions and write a comment in the comment section, so that you, if at all you have any query, let me know, reach to me. Stay connected, stay tuned for the upcoming sessions of the ODE equations. Now in the next session we'll be just going for the rules of the integrating factor. That means when the equation is not been given as an exact, what we are supposed to write, or what we are supposed to follow the rules to get the equation exact and reach to our exact equation and get the solution. Thank you so much. Happy learning.